Research has shown that most African footballers, most Ghanaian footballers play through the pain barrier. When they are injured, they still want to play, and this is one of the main reasons why these amateur players are not going professional. And let me advise you, if you play football in Africa, you are in Ghana, Division 1, Division 2. If you are injured, you are injured. Nurse your injury. Make sure you are fully fit. Don't let the quest for making it to Europe blind you to the extent that when the knock is something minor, you feel you can play. And coaches would always force you to play, especially if you are an amateur footballer based in Ghana and in Africa. Because yes, you are the most talented player on the field, you are injured, they will tell you that it is a minor injury, play. In Ghana, the coaches will say, stamp your feet. When you are injured, they will tell you that, look, this knock, just stamp your feet on the ground, you will be fine. And they force these boys to play. Now, research has shown that these amateur players, when they make it to the international scene, when they make it into Europe or anywhere outside Africa, what disqualifies them is the fact that they had played through the pain barrier, that their injuries have aggravated beyond cure. And for that matter, when tests are run on them, medical tests are run on them to ascertain whether they have any injuries, and if they do, how long these injuries would heal, they find out that these muscles or these injuries have aggravated to the extent that they cannot heal or they may never heal. And that is what disqualifies most amateur players that make it outside Africa. Yes, let me just base it in Ghana. Which Division 1 team or Division 2 club here in Ghana? I don't want to even talk about Premier. Division 1, Division 2. How many players in the Division 2 league or Division 1 league that you get injured, after a game, team doctors will assess you and tell you that it's a minor knock, it's a hamstring, it's an ACL, that is the arterial cruciate ligament. How many times do we hear this? They leave the players, he has a swollen leg, he has a swollen ankle, then they will use rub, yes, to massage it, and then the person will walk around for a week or two. Please, if you're a player out there, you want to make it to Europe, this is my simple advice for you. If you have a knock, just stay away, heal completely. Don't let the frustration of making it to Europe or making it to become a professional footballer blind you to the extent that you play through the pain barrier. If you do that, by the time you get to where you want to get to, when you are closer to your dream, you will be disqualified and it will bring you down to zero. The professionals, yes. Let me show you this picture of Liverpool and Manchester City. On that day, there were some minor injuries. Even during warm-up, players are exempted. They pick up a knock and they tell them, Charlie, relax. These are players that are paid huge sums of monies. Look at this game, Manchester City versus Liverpool. Phil Foden was out through injury. Yeah, if you see the red, it means that the injury he cannot play. Erling Haaland was doubtful. That is why it is yellow. And then Thiago Alcantara out. Luis Diaz, very doubtful. Darwin Núñez, who was bought, doubtful. They are paying them, but they don't force them to play. You want to make it to Europe. Don't let any coach force you to play through the pain barrier, because it will not work for you. Even players, professional players, during warm-up, they get injured and they are taken out of the team sheets, and other players that are fit to play. But in Ghana here, do we know what is an injury during warm-up? No. They will force you to play. And if they force you to play, the coaches will force you to play. And if they force you to play, my brother, my sister, by the time you get to your dream, you get on the flight to Europe, to Asia, to America, to sign that dream contract, because of your injury, you would be brought back. And don't say it is the witches in your family. No, it is your own foolishness. Let's just be raw with this. I love you. That is why I'm telling you this. If you know any footballer out there, advise them. If you are injured, you are injured. Even if you have money, go to the hospital, get diagnosed, and be given medications and then treatments. Do it for your own good. If you know any player who need more advice as to how to go pro, you can link the person up to me, and I have a lot to share. My name is Kweku Odro. Follow me for more.